What's up everybody? Welcome to my first YouTube video on my new channel, and as the title tells you, you can probably figure out why I have a new channel. This video is all about how you can lose your YouTube account without ever forgetting your password. Let's start the recovery process just for kicks, okay? I'm going to go to Google, some Google service. Let's try Gmail. I'm going to try and log into my old email account. And I'm going to enter in the password. Oh yeah, I know my password, but look, two-step verification. I understand this is in Spanish, guys, so I apologize. But basically it's like, okay, hey, your telephone, yeah, can you do that? Nope, I need another method. Oh, okay. Can you get a text at this Google Voice number? Oh, yeah, maybe. Let's go to Google Voice. Google Voice, no, it's what? Yeah, it's voice.google.com. Oh, yeah, let's click sign in. Oh, it's the same shit on every Google service. That's right. Convenience comes at a cost. I forgot. Actually, I just didn't understand the cost until now that I lost all of it. Oh, you have no idea how much headache losing my Google account was. The reality is, losing access to the YouTube account itself was just one of many problems that caused. Because not only did I use Google Voice as a two-factor thing, I used Gmail for two-factor for every other service I use, okay? They're billing me, and there's literally not a way for me to prove I'm the person they're billing. It's so dumb. So we gotta click get help. All right. Yeah, I got tons of information about this. So basically they're like, all right, well, you need to continue trying to get your account. So here is a question, okay? A security question, right? So we're gonna put this in. And now it's gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna send an email to your old recovery information. And then I'm like, no, I don't have access to that. Do a different method. And then they're like, oh, okay. So now you have to tell us where we can contact you. And then I'm like, here's my new Gmail account, woo! So now I need to go to my Gmail account and I need to retrieve the verification code, put it in, and now they're like, all right, give us more information. This is the part where you have a moment to say something. You're gonna feel inclined to write a lot. You might get to a point where you're writing and oh gosh forbid, you're writing something, a paragraph, maybe. And then boom, you clicked enter. Oh no, you clicked enter on this screen. And do you know what that does? It submits the form. So if in the one area where you're supposed to provide information in the automated Google account recovery process, if you hit enter once, it just finishes it. It's like, okay, good, done. So the first 2 times I tried to do this, I accidentally sent incomplete tickets. Look, I had a text file here and I was like, oh yeah, hey Google, here's all my personal info. Yeah, this is just a mock because it doesn't matter. I already gave every YouTube payment I received on my accounts and the dates and the account number of the banking. I also provided every payment I paid for Google Drive. I also shared login IP information from the multiple places that I have logged into my Google account. I also shared, what else have I done? A YouTube video showing my face, showing it's the same as the 1,200 YouTube videos already posted on the account I lost access to. Yada, yada, yada. You guys will automatically respond in almost exactly 48 hours from now. It's gonna be the same exact wording of every response, not telling me anything useful, and also from a supposed Lily. I know Lily is not a real person. Lily doesn't exist. Hi, Lily.
Okay, cool. There we go. So normally you would actually give your personal information and stuff, right? But at this point, I've done this so many times with actually doing what they want and got nothing. And I've even been working with someone in the Google support forum. I've posted Twitter posts. I've literally done everything over 2 months that I could possibly think of. I've contacted people who like know someone who works at Google, and this is it. Like that, it's over. I accept that. You know, I really do. But I want you guys to not be in that situation. I don't, and it's entirely preventable. But I understand that. And I want you guys to not fuck up like I have, basically, right?
So there we go. You always want to paste, right? You paste into that. Because look, enter, boom, you sent it. Oh, and now look at this. They're like, hey, you're gonna get a notification in your email address, your Google account recovery request. Here we go. Oh, here's the message. This is the message that word for word you get every time you try and recover your account, no matter what information you give them. Your Google account recovery request. Hi, thank you for filling out our account recovery form. We know that losing access to your account can be frustrating. We want to help. At Google, we take your privacy and security very seriously. We're committed to returning accounts only when we're sure that we're giving them back. Did you hear that? I have a Google Home. It just heard me say Google, and it knows that I'm complaining, and it started talking about how my privacy is valued. Right? That's funny. Anyway, unfortunately, based on the information you provided, we were unable to verify that you own this email account. To ensure that we're not compromising the security of the account, we can't yet return it to you. Can you provide additional information to verify that you own this account? If so, please visit our account recovery form and submit another request, sharing as much accurate information as possible. If you're unsure about specific dates, that's okay. Give us your best guess. If not, and you'd like to create a new account, please visit our new accounts page. Because Google doesn't ask for much personal information, when you sign up for an account, we don't have many ways to verify that you own an account. To confirm that you're the real owner, we need specific details during the recovery process. We can't accept identification documents as proof of ownership because we don't consider that a secure method. If you'd like more information on these policies, please see Recovering Your Account on our Help Center. We apologize for any inconvenience. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding. Sincerely, Lily, the Google Accounts team. I don't think Lily's real. If Lily's real, she's an algorithm. There's no way the same person has not looked at this. Like, they keep using words like we. Like, they're talking about, like it's people doing this, but I know it's not. Because if at any point a human was on this, I mean, how much can you argue with? You can see this person, whoever the fuck this Jack guy is, he shows his face a lot. Like, okay, that's not, okay, there's a video, he's showing his face there. All right, that's an in-person video. There's another one, there's another one. All of these actually also have video. Every single one of these videos, this Jack guy shows his face all the time. Yeah, okay, like, I'm pretty confident this guy looks like this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not that person. There's literally no way for me to convince Google that I am this person. This is a different person than me now. Holy shit, that's weird. Like, that's so weird. I'm looking at my YouTube account, except I'm not me anymore. Good. This is just a Google. At this point, Google has a version of me that's talking on video, right? But I can't access it. I literally am a third party now to my own YouTube account. Isn't that insane? And there's nothing I can do about it. It's almost comical. I mean, it is comical. At this point, don't get me wrong, I was totally crushed. But at the same time, I understand how I've dealt with this kind of stuff before. I've lost most of what I'm earning like 5 times. And this time, I didn't stop getting paid. At least I'm still getting the money from the ads on my YouTube account. Granted, it's only like $300 a month, but hey, I live in Nicaragua. That's my rent. Okay, that's cool. That gives me time to figure something out. Losing my YouTube account was the thing that I perceived as the worst thing that could happen. I was terrified of that, and it screwed with me, definitely. And I lost it because I had outdated recovery information. And essentially I learned Google doesn't know, there's no way for you to prove your identity to Google. We're used to that with all these other services. Like anytime you pay for something, you can just be like, oh, here's my social security number, or oh, here's a scan of my ID or whatever. And okay, even if you forgot everything, you can always eventually do something to get your stuff back, right? But that actually isn't true for Google. And all you need to know, really, look at all this crap, right? I started a forum post in the Google support forums over 2 months ago, about 4 days after this happened, after I had attempted multiple times to do Google's automated account process. And basically, it's impossible to get in touch with a human, and they purposefully don't let humans look at this stuff right now. That's my understanding. Like, there's literally, if you can look at the last thing here, after doing that, and you still can't regain access, then you need to accept that Google will not be returning the account. There is no point in trying over and over. Starting a new thread or spamming for the same issue will not make any difference. Unfortunately, no further AR options are provided by Google. Google do not provide manual reviews, okay? So I will not get my account back. I still receive money from AdSense, and I still have to pay the bills associated with my YouTube account. For example, I was running advertising campaigns in Google AdSense, and I can't access the account to cancel those anymore. So I can cancel the bank account it's pulling money from directly, or I can get my bank to block it. But those are literally the options I have for multiple services now. There is no way for me to get this back. And the main reason for that is because my recovery information is outdated. And if I had understood that there is no way to prove your identity to Google, I wouldn't have old recovery information. And that's the great irony of this. I was very confident about my password, and I would regularly change my password every 6 or 12 months and update it and make it really, really long with a lot of crazy characters and no words. And I thought about how to try and secure my account, but in the wrong way. Because ultimately, if you lose access to your two-factor devices, that's the same as not knowing your password. That's the same about not knowing any of the information. So if you're still watching this and you're genuinely concerned about losing something yourself, not only do you have to make sure your recovery information is up to date, you have to fundamentally understand that Google doesn't allow you. There is no way to upload an ID or tell a social security number or prove who you are. There is no process to do that. All right, here we go. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, if you want to talk to me, I offer free consultations. You can talk to me once completely for free, and I will help you with whatever it is you want. If you want to pick my brain, if you want training about something, if you just want to learn about earning money from a computer, or you want to learn about Nicaragua, whatever you want, just go to calendly.com/JackDermotPitman. Look in the link in this video for 1, my Calendly link, and 2, the link to the forum that documents the 2-month journey of me trying to recover my YouTube account and ultimately failing miserably. And here's the video giving all that info. All right, thanks for watching, guys. As always, I appreciate you. And I know none of you are listening to this because this is a brand new YouTube channel and nobody knows it's here. Oh man, see you next time.